everyone. Hi, it's Katherine at Resin Obsession, and this is our first ever live post. I'm doing this on the down low here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a itsy bitsy bit nervous. Yes, I've done videos for our YouTube channel, but I can take them, I can edit, I can trash them, I can do all like now, all sorts of things, like edit out the gobbledygook that comes out of my mouth. So, you know, I want to welcome you guys into my studio. I am excited about doing this. It's going to be fun, hopefully. So, I'd like to do some live resin casting for you at some point, not today though. At this point, I just want to take you on a tour of basically my workspace. I'm very lucky in that I have a dedicated resin workroom or studio, so to speak. My family and I, we own a home that had a separate in-law suite for the previous owner and her mother. And so that in-law suite has become my studio. So I realize I'm incredibly lucky and I love it. And so I just want to take you on a little quick tour about my space and what I like to do. And if you have some questions, I'll do my best to answer them as this goes along. You know, follow along and that kind of thing. So while people, you know, I'm waiting, you know, for anybody else to join in. If you haven't already subscribed to our feeds, please become a fan on Resin Obsession on our Facebook page, facebook.com/your Resin Obsession. We're also on Twitter and Pinterest and YouTube as Resin Obsession. And of course, you can always stop by resinobsession.com to see what we got going on. So, all right, well, let's get started. If you have any questions, just, you know, chime in and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit so you can see what I've got in front of me and kind of get an idea of my workspace. So give me just a second. Okay, y'all still there? Just trying to give you a little idea of my work area and what I got going on and all that kind of stuff. So, okay. So where I do my resin crafting is in a small little kitchenette. And so there's a sink right here in front that you can't see. And that's where my stand is. And so I've got a little space here on the end of the counter that I have covered with white contact paper. As you can see, it comes in handy because there's a spill, there's some resin that won't come up, you know, who knows what's on here. More resin. And contact paper is really nice because it can come off fairly easily. I don't know that I would want to put it down for a day and then take it back up and put it down tomorrow, but it's really great for what I've got going on here. So for my resin crafting, what I like to use are these styrofoam boards. And if you're lucky enough to get one of these, I got mine in some order I placed for something at some point, whatever, but it's used on the inside of a cardboard box to help give stability, or especially if you order cold stuff, it comes as insulation. These are great because then what I can do is put down something like wax paper or freezer paper on top, use some toothpicks, punch them right in, and then what's nice is I can put my stuff on here, put a dome on it, and I could pick this tray up and move it so that I can get it out of the way and do some other stuff here. So I will do a lot of my stuff on here so that way I can have it able to move. And then once I'm done with the resin casting portion, at least, this is just a food container dome. You can see it's kind of big. Just any kind of clear plastic dome. I prefer clear. You can obviously use color, but I like clear because I kind of like being able to see through it, make sure I don't put the dome actually on a piece. But this is what I use to just, you know, sit here and cover it. And that's kind of what, you know, I do for a lot of my resin casting pieces. A few other things here in the studio that are just essential to me are our plastic mixing cups. I love, love, love these. I cannot say enough good things about being able to get accurate measurements, whether you're looking at milliliters, ounces, you know, and same thing, these are great for mixes of 30 mLs or 1 ounce or less. You can measure mils, drams, all kinds of great stuff. And if you're really careful about these, you can reuse them. We do have a video on our YouTube channel that shows you how to clean them out and get them ready for next time. Okay. Pipettes. These are great for putting, just, you know, you can pick up a little bit of resin and kind of drop it into a small space or, you know, a small crack or crevice or something. Stir sticks. Oh my gosh, I love these. Part of making sure you have resin success is making sure that you can mix really well. So these are great because you can scrape them along the sides. You're mixing your resin, you know, scrape it off, mix a little more. Once again, reusable, you know, wipe them off really good. You can use a little acetone if necessary. I find that I don't need to do that as long as the stick is still wet. I can just wipe it really well with a paper towel and be just fine. Heat gun. Oh my gosh, this, I don't know where I would be without using one of these to get out bubbles. I have tried getting out bubbles a couple different ways. I find the heat gun is best. A couple different reasons. Number one, you can get a lot of heat really quickly and there's not much air force behind it. So that's why I like using it over a hair dryer. I used to use a straw and you'd go and blow through the straw down onto your pieces. And what I found is you got this really weird film on your finished resin casting. So I didn't care for it in that respect. And then you can use a torch, but you know, with fire comes a little danger sometimes. And well, you know, if you want to live dangerously, that's fine. The heat gun is as dangerous as I need to get. And then, you know, I always have some gloves handy. I like nitrile gloves. They're least likely to react with your hands. They're least likely to react with the resin. It's what I like to use. Please, please, please wear gloves. If you're working with resin, I can't stress this enough. You got to keep yourself safe and just make sure that you're not going to run into some type of allergy or that kind of issue later. So this is just kind of a basic tour of like my workspace. I do have, you know, some other little odds and ends, like right here next to me. I will show you as my inspiration. I'm a huge Big Bang Theory fan, and if you've followed me for any period of time on Instagram or Pinterest, you know that in addition to my kids, we have a huge Lego fascination. Probably our Lego obsession as well. And this is my Lego. Mine, 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 mine. All mine. And do you guys have a favorite Big Bang character? Like, I totally have a favorite. Like, Raj is my total favorite. Like, if Raj ever leaves the show, I don't think I could ever watch it again. But this is fun. My kids will come over and play with it, but they know it has to stay in the studio because if it goes over to our main house, it's like never going to make it back. So, Studio Kitty couldn't be here today, mostly because when I'm doing stuff, she finds a way to get her hair and whatever, and even though I'm not casting, she would somehow find a way to come up and knock the camera over. So, we'll have to do a special live presentation for Studio Kitty some other time. So anyway, let me turn this up so you guys can like actually maybe see me again so you don't look like I'm talking to a wall. See, look, there's stuff. Whoa, nobody gets sick. Okay, so there I am again. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to do some live resin casting for you. If you're watching this later, you can make it live. By all means, join in, add some questions. Oh, Kate, good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's like we're so close now. You're like right here. I can give you a big, big, big virtual hug. Oh, that's so awesome. So, if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know. If you got something you're dying to see live, let me know that as well. I would love to, you know, hear what you would like to see, and certainly it would inspire me for another post. So anyway, oh, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Kate. You're so welcome. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to tune out here. Hope to see you soon. And if you get a minute and you're as obsessed with resin as we are, please pop in and see us at resinobsession.com. So, okay, guys, see you next time.